Namaste and welcome, beloved followers of the Jyotish community. It's such a pleasure to be here with you today. I am here today with a very special guest, a deeply respected teacher and friend, Dr. Andrew Foss. It's such a pleasure to have you here today. Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Dr. Foss is here today because he's participating in the 2022 virtual Maharishi Parashara conference, which is being held from November 17th to the 21st online via Zoom. And you can register using the Parashara conference website, but we'll talk about that later. First, I wanted to discuss that on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern, Dr. Foss is going to be lecturing on the yogas of time. And I want to just hear a little bit about that from him because I'm so excited. So the floor is yours, my friend.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, it's not a topic that I remember anyone ever really discussing before, much, a little bit, which is that, we're familiar with yogas in the chart, but in the Vedic literature, there's a lot of, especially in Prashna Marga and Muhurta Chintamani and those Muhurta texts, there's a lot of discussion about combinations of Vara, the weekday, and the Tithi, the lunar day, and the Nakshatra. So there's certain combinations of these which gives rise to specific yogas. And there's a lot of them, actually, but they're very interesting. I mean, some of them are very fantastic, like Siddhi Yoga or Amrita Yoga, Shiva Bala Yoga, Rama Bala Yoga, and so forth, Vayu Yoga, these very powerful positive yogas. And then, of course, some of the combinations are undesirable, poisonous or too hot or something. So usually when you're preparing muhurtas, then you have to check these things. And, recently I've been doing a lot of programming of them. So I got pretty familiar with it. So it's a very interesting topic. And it's I think it's a critical part of the whole process of selecting times, electing times, making muhurtas. You have to check the yogas. So that's the basic idea. We'll go into it in the lecture.
Thank you. Well, you have me on the edge of my seat waiting to learn this technique, so I can thank you for that. Now, if you're wondering how to register for Dr. Foss's lecture or any part of the conference, let me quickly explain because we have a special discount for Dr. Foss's students, clients as well, his fans. So if you quickly go to the website parasharaconference.com, it's spelled like Parashara, like Brihat Parashara or Shastra. So it's parasharaconference.com. And you can see many of the great teachers that will be joining Dr. Foss, including Sam Jeppy, Camilla Sutton, Dr. Dennis Harness, PVR, Eve Mendoza, Dr. Arjun Pai. There's so many more to be excited about. And you can see the schedule where you can see, who's lecturing each day and at what time. And if you look at class descriptions, then you can see a little bit about each lecture to see, okay, maybe I'm interested in that, maybe I'm not. Also, if you're not sure about certain faculty members, we have a faculty page where you can find information about each faculty member, a little bit about their background and what their specialty is. If you would like to register, which is and sign up for the conference, there are a few different options. There's the full conference package, which gets you access to every lecture and every recording post-conference. But then we have single day packages as well, where you'll get registration for all the lectures that day, as well as all the recordings from the lecture that day. But it's important to me that no matter what your economic situation is, that you can attend this conference. So we have single lectures as well. For example, if you wanted to attend the single lecture for Dr. Foss, you would quit, or anybody for that matter, you would click on the Sunday single lectures. You would click Dr. Andrew Foss. You would add it to your cart. Now, this is the part that's very exciting. If you go to view cart here, and you go to promo code and you enter the special promo code that we created for Dr. Foss for an additional 10.8% off until the end of September, which is Parashara. You'll see that that gets applied and there's a $12 discount, which is 10.8%, which in significance of 108. So I just wanted to explain a little bit how to sign up for the conference. And I'm very excited for your participation, Dr. Foss. And thank you for your constant support, friendship, and guidance throughout this process as well, sir. Namaste.
Namaste.